Welcome back to the channel, and we are trying to. I'm gonna try to finish up these tiers lists. I apologize. Life be life, and y'all know what's up. But we are doing our starting small forwards positions for the 2025-2026 NBA season on Tier Maker. So let's see what we can do here. Make sure you guys hit the like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be doing more videos. I will try to get more videos out as we get closer to opening night. It's getting close, man. It's getting close. Starting off this thing, this is Ace Bailey. We're gonna go ahead and put him at the D tier list. Only reason why I'm putting him at the D tier list is because at this point in time, I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. He's just a rookie right now. He just played his first over the got the preseason going on and stuff. We don't know exactly where he's going to end up being ranked by the time the end of the season hits. So this is all projective, of course. We're projecting from last year going to this year, and I'm not gonna any rookies and stuff. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, they're up here. No, no, he might be the only. No, he's not the only one. But well, I gotta put him down there for right now. Next up, this is Amin Thompson, if I'm not mistaken. No, this should be a Sure Thompson. My fault. Sure Thompson. I'm gonna put him at the B tier list. I think he's just as good as his brother. I think this is starting to get one of those conversations to where people like to compare the two brothers, and it depends on the hype. It's always depends on a lot of hype. Height is they're like, oh yeah, Amin, he's already better than Arthur. I'm not gonna say that. I think Arthur is probably a better defender than Amin is, in my personal opinion. I think he's a little bit better of a defender. Going, that's just for me. That's for me. That's just me. I think he's just a little bit better of a defender, and I mean they're still neck to neck, but as they continue to grow into their careers and stuff, the separation will become bigger and bigger. But at this point in time, I'm gonna say he's a B tier. He does have another level to get to, of course. Of course. I mean, he's still very young, very very young, 22 years old. Yeah, he's gonna develop. He's gonna continue to develop and get better. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Ingram. That's interesting. But for Brandon Ingram, for me, uh, I think he might be A tier, and then later on I might switch him down to a lower tier. And he's A tier for right now. He's a baller. He was baller. He gets it. It's just the injury. The injuries really push back against, in my personal opinion, really pushed him back, in my personal opinion, when it comes to him. It sucks, but that is something that he has been dealing with. It's like every time he gets a little bit of injury, it's in like he's just not he's not in it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I think he should be higher. I think he should be S tier, in my personal opinion. Well, I think he is A tier. I think he should be like the definitive best A tier player on this list, but I know he's not, mainly because injuries. But other than that, I thought he was going to take that game to the next level. He has not just yet, and I wish he would. In my perspective, I wish he would. Buddy Hill, C tier. He was balling. He was balling really well. He was doing really good, and then it's in regular season, and then it's just that random drop off he has, and then that drop off make you question whether or not he's a real starter in the NBA. I didn't know he was gonna be a starter for the Golden State Warriors. I thought he was gonna be off the bench, but if he's starting, then okay. I don't think he is, but he might be because I think Steve Kerr's talking about doing the small lineup, but I don't know. But he does good when he's on fire. He's on fire, but when he drops off, it's a heavy drop off that it has everybody questioning whether or not he's a real NBA player. That's how I look at it. Next up, we got Cam Johnson gonna be coming into the Denver Nuggets. I'm gonna put him about no about B tier. I think he's behind Arsar. I think he's a good player. He's gonna fit well with the Denver Nuggets. He's gonna be able to everything that because he's one of those players that we all wanted to see him get traded for, traded to a playoff team and showcase his worth there. And now he's getting an opportunity to do it. We're gonna see if we're gonna see how valuable he truly is to an NBA team, in my personal opinion. Like I said, he's a good player still. He's still a really good player. It's fantastic to see. DeMar DeRozan, I think right now, my personal opinion, I'm gonna put him at the head of the B tier for now. I think that's gonna definitely change as the time continues to go on. Mainly, he's gonna change because he is getting. I mean, he is coming into his year 30. He's gonna be 36 this upcoming year, and I don't know if he's gonna still average 22. He's still not a defender. He's still. It's one of those things where DeMar DeRozan is like on that first year he gets to a new team. He goes crazy. He balls out. He's looking really good. And then after that, it's like, all right, well, this was fun for the first year, but now we're good here. Like I said, DeMar Rosen's still a good player. Just there's players in his position that are just better and are getting better than him, in my personal opinion. But right now, I'm gonna say he's ahead of the two. Those two can't surpass him this year. Wouldn't be surprised me. I understand some people like Andre. He averaged 20 over 22. I mean, he averaged about 22. That's fine. It's more to just averaging the points, the rebounding, the playmaking, the defense, the extra stuff that I don't think DeMar DeRozan truly does. My personal opinion. Somebody who does do it, which I'm gonna put him at the top of the B tier for right now, is Denny Algebra. Algebra, I screwed up that name, but Denny, he is the man, underrated, definitely underrated. One of those guys where I didn't think he was gonna ever hit that because he was hyped up to be this mega player, like this combo player type play, and it took a little while. But last year in Portland, he's stepping up. He's stepping up big time. And this year he's going to continue to do that, and it's going to be man, it's going to be something amazing to watch and see from him. So I got him a little bit. Like I said, I got him up a little bit higher at right now because the height. He's like 6'8", 6'9". The scoring, the rebounding, the playmaking, and just getting better as the Portland Trailblazers continue to develop and get better themselves. I think he's a fantastic player, in my personal opinion. I think he's gonna be a guy to watch out for. He's definitely gonna be a guy to watch out for. He's gonna be having one of those um play all star, and people are like he's an all star, and then it makes people go look, and then everybody gets on the bandwagon. Just saying, just saying. Next up, Ayo the Sumo. I'm gonna put him about C tier. I didn't know he's gonna be the starting small forward. That's crazy work. Um, I don't really watch much of his game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say I've watched a lot, but I don't watch much from his game. I don't really know too much about Ayo DeSimo. I think his name is a little underrated. I think he's probably a little bit underrated for the Bulls, mainly because of everybody else around him. You know what I'm saying? I was focusing on Josh Giddey, Kobe White, uh, Montes, Patrick Williams. I'm focusing on everybody else, and his name I don't even think about. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna think about it. But this year, hopefully, he has a more brighter spots. Continue to play his role as the ultimate role player, as a good role player on the Chicago Bulls team that's starting to get better and better. And then my thought process, I need to pay attention to him more often. I'm not gonna lie. Cooper Flag, I understand the hype, people. I understand the hype, but right now he's gonna be D tier. Calm down, folks. Calm down. He's gonna be D tier until he plays his first NBA game. He's gonna be D tier, but he has potential. He has potential to be S tier on this list. So right now, coming into his rookie season, D tier. Probably by the end of the season, he probably C tier, maybe B tier. Depends on how he plays and how the Dallas Mavericks rolls and how he fits onto the team. I think he's going to be one of those players that has a bunch of everything to his arsenal. I think he's going to be a great defensive player, a great offensive player, probably maybe more playmaking and stuff. I think he has, like I said, he has the combination and the tools to be that all around star that I look for. I'm not going to lie, that I look for when it comes to players, in my personal opinion, especially if you're going to be one of my best players. But right there, now, right now, D tier. I know some of y'all. I know some people have been hyping him up. A lot of other people gonna be saying, "Oh no, he got to be a top." No, calm down. He ain't played yet. I don't count preseason as your first NBA game because that don't mean that the preseason. Everybody's playing just to play. Once he get on that court for the first time and for the first time for the Dallas Mavericks with Dallas Mavericks uniform on, getting on that court and playing real basketball where everything counts now moving forward, we'll see how he plays. Like I said, he has potential to be S tier, but right now, D tier. Franz Wagner, I'm gonna go ahead and put him about 8 tier. I'm putting him at Brandon Ingram. Now, I know there's a lot of back and forth between who's the best player on the Magic. In my personal opinion, Pablo is better than Franz, and I can hear the argument of Franz being better than Pablo. I mean, you're looking at two great players, in my personal opinion. You're looking at two really great players. Um, Franz did step it up. Like I said, he got him up. I got him up here this high because he stepped it up majorly last year. Whenever Pablo went down and got hurt, and Franz took over that role of scoring and rebounding and all stuff, like, oh yeah, if he get his 3-point shot back, then for me the argument becomes different. But then I'm assuming Pablo's going to take a step up also. These two guys, I think they play. I think they play good. I think they play good together. I don't know if I don't like not know. I don't know if there's a well. I don't know. Yep. I don't know what's the next step for Franz to take if his 3 point shots really starts falling back and he start hitting his threes again. What does that mean? What's the next step after that? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm really looking at when it comes to Franz. I would love to see what his overall at the end of it all. What does he look like as an NBA player? What is his prime is going to look like? Because I'm very intrigued. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very, very intrigued with everything that he has been doing. So that's just me for him. Jalen Johnson, man, this could be controversial. I'm gonna put him at the A tier though. That man's combination of scoring, rebounding, playmaking, he was second best player on the Hawks last year? Question mark. That man was a monster last year. And he's only 23. He's already doing stuff that John Collins was doing when John Collins was on the team. He's already eclipsed that. Now I didn't know he's gonna be the small forward. I thought he was gonna be the power forward. But then again, they got Kristaps. I don't know if Kristaps supposed to be the starting center or power forward yet. We'll find out. We'll find out on the next tier list to see where they think um where they think um Kristaps is gonna be. But man, Jalen Johnson, he's been man 23 years old and when was the last time a 23-year-old underrated by the way, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists? When the last time we seen that? Like as a 23-year-old, that's crazy. That's crazy. And he's just developing so well. He's developing so well. He's gonna take another jump too. I think he's gonna be hitting those 20 plus mark. He could be an all star this year for the East because the East is kind of wide open with all stars. Oh man, man. Next up is Jalen Brown. I think Jalen Brown is probably the best player for the A tier list at this point in time. I feel as though I do feel as though Jalen Brown. This is gonna be an interesting year because there's gonna be a lot of eyes on Jalen Brown to see what is he's going to be this upcoming season. I'm not too for sure what he's technically is going to be. A lot of people are projecting he's going to be close to the average, like 30 points a game. I don't think that's his role. I think he's going to stay around where he's been at. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's going to take up. I don't think he's going to take a massive jump like a lot of people thinking he is. But I also believe in something else and going on with him in general. I could see Jalen Brown hitting 25 to 26, maybe 27 points per game. He might be 20. He might be 25, 7, 6 and 7. I mean 6, 5 and 7, or something like that. That's what I'm thinking Jalen Brown is going to be. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not too for sure. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but that's what something's telling me at this point in time that that's something Jalen Brown's gonna be doing. Now, this next player that I'm looking at, I'm not too for sure exactly this player is. I'm not too for sure who this young cat is. I have to, well, skip him from now like I normally do, and I'll come back to him when I figure out who that is. Josh Hart, I'm going to say he's about B tier. I don't think, B tier. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know how, I don't know how else you want me to say it. All around good player for the Knicks. He does everything. He hustles, rebounding. Doesn't score too much, but he scores just enough. Perfect complementary player for that team. For that type of team, perfect complementary player. That's pretty much it. Now J Dub is interesting because people are starting to put J Dubs in those conversations, saying that he is the best small forward in the league. I'm starting to see that a lot. I'm starting to see him in the conversations of top 10 player of an NBA right now. And I'm a Thunder fan. I gotta keep it real with y'all. I'm a Thunder fan. So as a Thunder fan, I don't know if I'm putting him that high up yet. I think he had a fantastic season. I think he was an underrated season. I think a lot of people kind of overlook everything that he was doing for them. However, I can't put him up that high. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna pick J Dub right in front of Brandon Ingram. I think that's where J Dub is at. Personal opinion. That's just my personal opinion. Like I said, I think a lot of people are getting a little too excited about what he is. I understand he had a great year last year, like a fantastic year. Like I said, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. I'm a fantastic year. First time All Star. All NBA, all defensive, and then put up what was it, 40 or 50 points, 40 points in the NBA Finals, being that second right hand man next to Shea, but did get injured, but he was still playing crazy. I love it. I 100% love it. But I can't just sit here and say that he's the guy. I can't say that. I can't say that just yet. I can't just say that he's better than all these other players. Not yet. Not yet. Now this year, after this year, to see what happens, hey, it's gonna get toxic. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna get toxic. I have not got toxic just yet. It's going to get toxic. I'm letting y'all know now, right now. I'm going to get real toxic when it comes to my Thunder team. Y'all just be prepared for that. Y'all gonna be like, oh, Andre, yeah, it's gonna get real bad for y'all if y'all gonna be listening to this. I'm just saying. That's just me. Found a player. Now I know who this is, which I don't know much ball on. It is Jalen Wells. Jalen Wells. Not too familiar with his game. I'm gonna put him out C tier. I'm not too. I'm not too for sure how. He didn't play too many minutes. I mean, he played a little. Like he. They're expecting a jump from him. Is what I should be saying. They're expecting a jump for him. That was from his rookie season from last year. Yeah, that's what I thought so. Rookie season from last year. He was starting rookie of the year. I didn't know that. Got to pay attention to more. Got to pay attention to him and Io. They two players I got to pay attention to more often. I will. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. A lot of NBA to be watching. A lot of teams to be watching. A lot of players to be knowing. I can't no ball on everybody, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't no ball on everybody. So, but shout out to him. No disrespect, but shout out to him. Kevin Durant, still an S tier player. Is that shocking to y'all? That should not be shocking to anybody. He's still an S tier player in the International Basketball Association. He is still that, and there's nothing else to say. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing else I should be saying. I could be saying. I need to be saying. It's Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, new situation, new opportunities. So eventually he'll be out the league with Braun and them. So still an S tier in my player, and I'm also gonna put. I'm gonna put Kawhi up there too. I'm gonna put Kawhi up there also. Like I said, another. Another S tier player when healthy, and not much really to say about him. Not much to say about him at all. That's just me. Like I said, not much to say about him at all. Hey, hey. But there's not much. Like I said, two great players. Not gonna say much about them. Not gonna say like, oh well, da da da. No. Not much to say. Healthy, epic. Next guy is the young rook. Yeah, this the young rookie. What's his Conning Kapanilla? I don't know how to say his name. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be able to say his name. D tier at this point in time until he gets out there on the basketball court with his other fellow rookies. That's interesting. These three rookies is about to be joining in the starting lineup of their teams already. Man. That's what's up. Cal Kuzma is the face of the C tier list. Not a fan. I don't think he does anything to help the. He doesn't do enough, in my opinion. I need him to take. I need him to step it up. I need him to help the Giannis. That's all he needs to do. He just needs to be a good NBA player. Is that possible, Cal Kuzma? Can you be a good NBA player for the Milwaukee Bucks? Because Giannis needs it. He needs something. He needs a dub. He needs somebody. If he can come out there, hit shots, be important player, perfect. If he can't, that sucks. That definitely sucks. Speaking of players, Chris Middleton, C tier nowadays. C tier mainly because you know he after the injury and stuff, he played in Washington last year. I think he's playing in Washington this year. He's a buyout candidate. That's one of these players I do have a buy. He is a buyout candidate. I need to make a. I definitely need to make my buyout candidates for this year, but he's definitely one of the guys I can see as a buyout candidate. But at this point in time, C tier. He might be a really good, important player for one of these playoff teams here in the future, but not right now. Jaden McDaniels. Um, I'm gonna put him face of the C tier. He's not B tier yet. I would like to see him to take more shots. I want him to be more confident in his shot taking abilities and stuff. In the playoffs, he played fantastic. I thought he played really. I thought he was awesome for the T Wolves. I need to see him do more. I need to see him take more shots. I need him to take the ball. I need him to do more. Like I said, I feel like he's right there. I really feel like he's right there, getting ready to take that step up. I just need him to shoot the ball more, be more consistent, continue the good defense, and he'll be up there in the beats. He'll be up there arguing with Denny and stuff, in my personal opinion. But he has to take that step. I don't know if he will take that step, but I need him to take that step. That'd be great. That'd be great for everybody involved. Aaron Neesmith. I think he's just a fantastic role player. I think I'm gonna put him behind. Nope, not behind Kuzma. Whoa, put him behind McDaniels. Like I said, this year is also an opportunity for him to also step it up this year and showcase what he can really do with no Tyrese Halliburton. Like I said, I got Bannon and Macron gonna be starting also. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I think he can. I think he's right there also. Like I said, a lot of these plays is right there. That's kind of crazy. A lot of these plays are right there. Um, yeah, I like that. I like that. Royce O'Neal, excellent role player to have. I didn't know he was starting though. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. He's right there behind those three also. Maybe those two also. Front of Cal Kuzma. A lot of people give me a foul of Cal Kuzma. I know. Some of y'all think this is a Cal Kuzma hate thing. You know, there's a lot of people in front of him, in my personal opinion. He's gonna be a solid role player. Solid role player. Not much else he can really do. Just be a solid role player. Continue being a 3D guy for the Phoenix Suns as Suns continue to do something with the Devin Booker era of basketball. Rudy Hachimura, another player who I'm gonna put him above Rose O'Neal, but behind the other two. Rudy Hachimura, he has the body type. He has the body type and the skill sets to be a consistent 15 to 17 point per game scorer, whether that's starting or coming off the bench. He also has a body type to be an elite defensive player. I don't know if it's motor, not not caring enough to do all that, but I feel like like I said, I feel like he should automatically be in the B tier. I think he should be above the C tier, in my personal opinion, but he's not producing that well to be in the B tier. He should be up there. He should already be up there, but he's not for whatever reason or another. He's just not. I don't know. He got to do something different. Definitely got to do something different. Max Strus, another really good role player. I'm putting him in front of Kuzma. A lot of C tier small forwards. Max Strus is cool. He fixed in what this team's supposed to be. Just a good player. Just a good player to have coming off the bench or starting. I guess they got him starting again. Yeah, they did say he was going to be starting. That was crazy to me. I was like, starting? I said, golly, I don't think I was like, I don't know about no starting. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy to me. I was like, I wouldn't start him. That's just me. I would not start him, but they're gonna be starting for him. They're gonna have him start. I'll have DeAndre Hunter start, but that's me though to maximize that offensive line. Maximize the starting five, but they're gonna have Max Strus out there for shooting and whatever else he does. I ain't gonna lie. I know certain teams you play the players you play, start them or bring them off the bench. You want to maximize everything, but I don't know about that. We finally have to jump up one. This is Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy the third. I'm gonna put him. I think he's B tier. I think he's right behind. I think he's right in front of Cam Johnson. Yeah, that's his name. I think he's in front of Cam Johnson. Man, there's a leak. There's another leak coming. It sucks. It also depends on Zion's health. Depends on Zion's health. This could play a role into that. Zion's health could play a role. Definitely could play a role because if Zion's there and these two work really well together, then we're good to go. But if Zion's not there and he just end up balling, playing the way he ended up playing without Zion there, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ugh, ooh, ooh, ooh. I, I think he's gonna get to that 25 point per game mark. I think him and Zion would be an elite four combo. I think that'd be great. I think they can play off each other's really well. I got predictions. No, I'm not gonna say nothing. We got Devin Vassell up next. I think Devin Vassell is a end of the line B tier player. I think he's at the end of the B tier. I think he's better than Josh Hart. I think Josh Hart is up. Maybe Josh Hart may be too high. Is Josh Hart too high? Josh Hart might be too high. Let me. Josh Hart might be too high. But anyway, Devin Vassell. We're gonna He's going to continue his role on the team, be a good, uh, be a good complementary piece to this team. Yep, I'm making a change right here in front of y'all. Right, yep, right there. We'll talk about it in a minute. Continue to develop, continue getting better. 3 points, continue to stretch the floor out for the 3 point shooting. He's 25 years old coming in this year. The team is this is Victor's team. I think I think if he pushes for that 20 point per game mark on his elite shooting and defense, that should help out with a lot of that scoring issues that they could have, especially when Victor is not there playing. That's my ideal. Right now, I'm gonna put him right now. He's gonna be right there at the B tier, right behind Cam. He's gonna be at the end of the B tier for right now, but he has a opportunity to be even better than that. You know what I'm saying? He has an opportunity to be even better than that. We're talking about I moved Josh Hart. Yes, I moved Josh Hart because I looked at his stats and stuff. I said, what was Josh Hart really doing? Yeah, man, that man Josh Hart was on man. That man, for his size and what he can do, his abilities and stuff. Man, oh man, oh man. Ooh, fantastic, fantastic. This player right here, I'm not too for sure who this player is. I got to put him at D tier for now. He looks familiar, but I don't know what team that's from. I have to go through all 30 NBA teams off the top of my head. Wait, we haven't got the 76s. Is that VJ? Is that VJ? That could be VJ. Yeah, that is VJ Edgecomb. Yeah. I said, wait. I see. Like I feel like I seen. No, I don't think that's VJ. Yeah, that is VJ. That's from his Baylor outfit. Yeah, that is VJ. I'm gonna put him a little bit up, a little bit. He's still DJ. It doesn't matter. The DJ list really don't matter. But VJ has an opportunity to help the 76ers team in any shape, way, or form. I don't know what he's going to do to help them, but please help them because oh my God, they need something. They need something going on. Some bright spot. Somebody do something. Hopefully, hopefully VJ. They say he's going to be the starting. They say he's going to be he's a shooting guard. He might be a small forward. He could be a small forward. He could later on. He could be a small forward. But now, shout out to VJ. Hopefully, you have a great season. Andrew Wiggins. I'm gonna put him up here. As long as I get my mouse working correctly. Uh, Wiggins. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him right here. I'm gonna put him at the B tier. Um, we're looking for something. I think the Heat are looking for something from him. When I mean something, I don't know. Maybe he fills in what Jimmy Butler has left behind. That would be great. Of course, heard the rumors of the Lakers kind of want him on the team, which makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That definitely makes sense. But I don't think he's going to join. I don't think he's going to be on that. I don't think he's going to be joining the. I don't think he's going to be joining them at all. I don't see that. I don't. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they can really make any trade for Andrew Wiggins. So Andrew Wiggins, he's got an opportunity with the Heat. The Heat needs something. Tyler Hero's gonna be out for next year. Wiggins could have that 22, 23 point scoring mark again with some elite defense with the teams that they have, and that'd be great. That'd be definitely great. And then his final player is Zaire Williams from the Brooklyn Nets. I might be screwing up his name. Don't know much ball on him also, but I'm gonna say he's C tier. Yes, because the D tier is for the rookies, and I gotta see something from him. But another player I haven't really paid too much time to. Definitely need to. But that is my list. That is my rankings of your starting small forwards supposedly for the 2025-2026 season. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.